안녕하세요. 아시아경제TV 코인 인터뷰 시간입니다. 저는 오늘의 진행을 맡은 강채원입니다. 자, 오늘 코인 인터뷰를 찾아주신 5번째 게스트는요. 딥브레인체인의 CMO Chuanfeng Lee 오늘 모시고 얘기 나눠보도록 하겠습니다. So today we have Mr. Chuanfeng Lee, CMO of 딥브레인체인. Mr. Lee, welcome to the studio.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you please briefly introduce yourself to our viewers?
Yeah, it's my great pleasure to have this opportunity to introduce my project, 딥브레인체인, to the Korean audience.
Okay. So this is your first time in Korea. Like, what's the plan this time?
Oh, yeah, not exactly. I just been here a few days ago and met some very good friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I like the Korean people. They're very nice and friendly. Also, the Korean food is very delicious. Yeah.
Oh, good to hear that. Thank
Yeah.
you. So as far as I know, you're one of the front runner in AI field in China. So does that mean that 딥브레인체인 must be relevant to AI? Am I right?
Yeah, because we do AI for over 7 years, so we knew what the problem in AI industry, and we tried to solve this problem that use blockchain. Yeah.
Okay. So before we actually get to the coin talk, please introduce 딥브레인 to our viewers. More detailed information.
Yeah. The 딥브레인체인 is an AI computing platform powered by blockchain. It tries to solve two element problem, that is cost computing power down. And the second is the data privacy. Yeah.
Okay.
For AI companies.
Okay. So I heard that 딥브레인체인 is actually considered to be very close to NEO. Am I right?
Yeah. We are very good partners. Yeah. And they give many help to us. Yeah. Before we do with the blockchain that we have been in AI, and then the NEO help us to get into the blockchain. So also the DBC is issued the basis of NEO. Yeah.
Okay, so the mining node of 딥브레인체인 must be POS system, considering the fact that it actually gives the incentive through the smart contract system.
Yeah, not exactly. It's maybe like the DPoS. Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. So, so the development team of 딥브레인, it's composed with experts from I mean, they're really focusing on AI field. So does that mean that you're actually focusing on the relationship between the AI and the coin development?
Oh, no, yeah, not exactly that. We think the blockchain technology itself is much more important than the coin, yeah. So our 딥브레인체인 is aimed to solve two key problems, that is, help the AI companies cut down their computing power. And the next is the data privacy, to see more detail that everyone know that just AlphaGo system that is very famous. So it beat the Koji and the Crane, very famous. That you know that the AlphaGo system, it cost about hardware cost about $25 million.
Wow.
And just one game, Alpha game, they may cost $3,000. Yeah. In the PwC once predicted that by 2030, the AI industry contribute to the global economy maybe $50.7 trillion.
Trillion US dollars.
Yeah.
That's
This more than the India plus China outputs. The GPU, it's very huge number. And in the past 5 years, the invest in the AI has over $100 billion. So the cost in AI is equipment is equally high. Yeah, just I say that. Also, you know that for AI companies, about 20 to 30% of their cost may be in hardware. Yeah. So you know that the NVIDIA in past 2 years, their stock went up about 10 times. Yeah. So maybe the big companies, they have enough money and resources to deal with this problem, but the staffs, especially the AI staffs, putting them at a disadvantage. Yeah.
Okay.
We try to solve this problem for all of the world. especially the small AI startups. Yeah. So this is we do the first criteria. Yeah. And the second is that the data privacy, that you know that each one of us afraid of, worry about the data privacy leakage, the data privacy, and the use of data without permission. Yeah. But we try to solve this problem through the smart contract. Yet it confirms the ownership of the data. Yeah. And with the 딥브레인체인 can prevent the data security. Yeah. I'm sorry, and maybe it can separate the ownership from the usage. So the data owners don't have to worry about the ownership. Yeah. Right. So they don't have to worry about the data leakage. So if we solve this data privacy and data leakage problem, and the data market can be very huge. If the data ownership and data usage cannot be separated, cannot be confirmed, data owners or moderation owners, they don't like to share out data. Right. But the data is very, very, very important for the AI companies. So if AI companies has three elements, that is algorithm, and the second is the computing power, yeah. And the third is data, yeah. So we do the two, we try to solve two problems of them. That is, I just say that is computing. Have the AI startups, they have low cost computing power. So they don't have to worry about this when they compare to big companies.
I see.
Because it's not just the Chinese AI companies have this problem. It's all over the world. Korean and USA, each country. And the second is data privacy, that we try to create. When we solve this problem, there is a very big data market can be created. Each one says that, just like Alibaba Ma Yun, he says that the data is very much is golden mine. It's golden mine, but if you cannot solve this problem, the data privacy and data leakage, it cannot be that. So the AI, if they make greater progress, if the data problem cannot be solved, it may prevent AI to a higher level. Yeah. So this is what we 딥브레인체인 do. Yeah. We hope that more and more AI companies run on 딥브레인체인, that so they can have more money in the person, can do something else, not just wait in the equipments, in the hardware.
I see.
This is the advantage of the big companies. We try to do this.
Yeah, there must be enough reason why you guys are focusing on the AI and the coin relationship.
So because we do AI for over 7 years. You know, everyone knows the Siri. The earliest Chinese Siri is we do it 7 years ago, and everyone knows that Amazon Echo is very famous at the moment. But we do it about 3 or 4 years ago, earlier than Amazon Echo for 6 months. Wow. Also, you know, the Amazon Alexa is an AI SaaS service platform, and we do the same thing in Chinese. That is 딥브레인. So 딥브레인 is so because we do the AI in the voice recognition system for over 7 years. Also, we have many big companies but because of the NDA, we cannot speak it out. Yeah, but we really have very, very great experience in this, and we have very, very deep recognized in the AI industry. So we know what we need, what our AI companies need. So when we use the blockchain into the AI industry, we try to solve the very big problems. That is what I said. Yeah.
I see. So we've been through what actually 딥브레인체인 is doing. So maybe that's why you guys were top ranked in the competition in SMP 2017, and I heard that over 30 teams participated, and you guys won. That's amazing.
Yeah. I'm really maybe it's lucky and we're proud of this. Yes,
Okay.
it was headed by the Harbin Institute of Technology, the Huawei, you know that, and iFiTech, this the world famous voice recognition company that, and it represented the highest level of NLP in Chinese. What is NLP? Just like Siri, yeah, that you speak like Siri, but Siri can understand you, yeah, understand you. That is NLP, yeah. Natural language progressing, yes, and really we're proud of this, yeah.
So it might be the repeated question, but if there's anything that you want to add, you can add some more. So I heard that you guys are working on a business combining AI technology and blockchain. So is there anything else that you want to add more?
Yes, okay, I see that the 딥브레인체인, I will see it again that the 딥브레인체인 is the world's first AI computing powered by blockchain. Yeah, he serves to solve two problems for the whole AI industry, that is computing power, yeah. Cost down, yeah, and the second is data privacy, and solve this the problem with the smart contract and to create a very big data market that for the whole AI company, not because though AI has many applications in the bottom, this AI industry that is algorithm, data data and the computing power. So what we do this is run this program, yeah, run this tool, yeah.
Okay, I see. So let's move on to the China again.
Yeah.
So it's very obvious that China is focusing on AI technology, and it seems like deep brain is actually appeared in the right time. Am I right?
Oh, 딥브레인체인 not because I see that the AI may be very famous in the past 2 years, but we do it over 7 years ago. Yeah, we do not follow the time. We do it in our vision. Yeah, we do it 7 years ago. Yeah. Right. Also we do the series, the chance earlier in most of the country, most of the companies. Okay, besides the Xiaozi, that is the smart music box.
Oh,
that is the world's first.
Wow.
World's first, not any country. We do it first. We create it, or not copy. Yeah. Also, we do the brain. That is also is very early. Yeah. So we do not follow the AI also, but we don't think because just like the blockchain technology, that we think blockchain is very important technology. In the future, in the next 5 or 10 years, also we think is the AI and plus blockchain can change the world, can change the industry, can change the society. Yeah.
Society.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big picture.
Yeah.
So, well, speaking of, the government of China has some restrictions on trading on cryptocurrency. So, do you think that it would actually affect to 딥브레인체인?
Not exactly.
Not exactly.
We maybe in the next few years you have some influence yet, but in the long term that is because that we 딥브레인체인 now have over tens of thousands of community, yet over more than 150 countries over the world. Just maybe Chinese can just 10% or 90% is overseas. Yeah. Because we think the 딥브레인체인 Foundation is a global community, not the Chinese community. Yeah, we are global, and that we aim to have the AI industry, and we have the AI industry use the blockchain technology. Yeah, the blockchain technology can do many series can solve many serious problems, not just the crypto coin. Yeah, we don't worry about carbon. So it's higher or down. It doesn't matter. Someone like to say that our DBC is to the moon. Yeah, but don't worry about it. We don't care about it. We just care about the technology itself, the blockchain technology itself. It can just see that because the AI will change the world, change each industry, change the whole human world, change the society. So, but the AI has some problems. Each AI companies have to face it. That is computing power, lower computing power. and the data have more and more and more data because they have the training the models. If they don't have the data legal and the message of data, they cannot put their AI level to a high level. Yeah. So we try to have the global AI companies, especially the startups. Yeah. This is what we do, and the AI companies, they maybe in education, in medicine, and in some many industry. That is what we aim to do. We think that maybe the coin in some time that is go up and down is normal, yeah. But we think the technology will have practical application in the next few years, next few months. You will see it. Everyone will see it. That we must believe in technology, but not believe in the coin, yeah. This is what we think.
Yeah, I see. But then what would be your personal view of the government of China's regulations on cryptocurrency trading?
Yeah, it's a hard question that I'm not the spokesman of the Chinese government.
Right, that's right.
So I'm in no position.
You'll just pass the question. Yeah. Okay. So currently the cryptocurrency market shows downturn in overall. So how do you expect the cryptocurrency market in 2018 from now on?
Yeah, this is a very good question. Yeah.
Okay.
This project is created that in 2017, last month, March. Yeah. Also in the 2018, we will do this in two aspects. One is community. Yeah. That we think that in Q2, community will aim to about 100,000. Yeah. In more than 150 countries. And in Q4, we will reach to about 500,000 community that over 150 countries. Yeah. And we think the Korea is the most important market, one of the most important market for us. So we will have some office and we'll root in Korea, yeah, right. Not just travel around, yeah. So while we're here, yeah. And the second is the technology itself. Yet we will never have two milestones yet. One is in Q3 yet we have alpha testing. Yeah, alpha testing that, and also we are testing the mining. Yeah, also the mining of DBC. Yeah, is just like the DPoS. It's very. We design it for our ecosystem yet. And Q4 that. We'll have a better testing and many AI companies, about 100. We hope to 100 AI companies in several industries, just as I said, in education, IoT, medicine, and some, yeah. Like so each industry will choose 5 or 10 around DBC so they can test it. Yes, and for example, our 딥브레인 1 year that will cost about $2 million US dollars in the hardware and the computing power. That if you run DBC, they'll cost to about 70%. That is 40 to 60. I'm sorry, that is 0.4 to 0.6 million US dollars. Oh, no, you can hear it because in the next year it will be 0. Yeah, it will be used for free. Okay. But if you use the AWS or somewhere else, or the NVIDIA, you buy it yourself. The next year, if you use 2 million US dollars, and the next maybe 3 million US dollars, and the second it will be. No. But if you're using DBC, there will be this. So the AI companies will be very welcome to the AI companies.
Definitely. Yeah. So I have to ask, what would be the ultimate goal of 딥브레인체인? Any other business plans, ultimate goal? What would be it?
Yeah. Oh, this also an accurate question. Yeah. We have 3 very important areas. That is the first is the East Asia. That is the Korean and German and Japanese. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, and the second is that also the Singapore and Malaysia and Thailand. This is the southeast of Asia. And the second is the West Europe. That is just the UK and Germany and the Holland, Ireland and France, Western European country. And the third is the North America, it's Canada and the USA. Yeah, we think in the 2080 they'll be very important for us. Yeah. Also, the listed market, we try to tell them that what is DBC and what DBC can do for the AI companies, because the AI will change the world. We are help to AI to change the world. So the deep brain chain is the foundation. That the deep brain and the AI. So each AI company, especially they want to combine with the blockchain, can run on the deep brain chain. Yeah, not just the Chinese AI companies of the world. That also we will invest some excellent startups that are about maybe 10 of this year. Yeah, we will invest them about that, so help them. Yeah.
Okay.
So deep brain itself will be the first testing on deep brain chain. Yeah. It will be a very good example. Yeah.
Wow, that's fascinating. So last but least, leave your comments to our viewers. Any other comments that you want to?
AI and blockchain will change the world. Please join us. We change the world together.
So this brings to a close. Thank you for speaking with us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
네, 오늘은 CMO 천펑린 대표님과 함께했습니다. 자, 코인 인터뷰가 준비한 내용은 여기까지입니다. 저희는 앞으로도 공정하고 또 유익한 코인 정보를 제공해드리기 위해서 노력하겠습니다. 시청해주신 여러분 고맙습니다.